Through this event, I can give all the answers to your questions and concerns. First, you may have some question about my professional experience. Okay, this is my profile. I'm actually a tech guy. I used to get the computer science of my degree, and at 2010 to 2016, I used to work with the Changyou Group and the Tencent Game. As you well know, they are very famous games company at the whole world. Many Korean game companies were my partner, like Netmarble, Nexin, come to us. This very famous company, we had very successful cooperation. So at that time, I think the overseas market is very important market, and especially for the Korean market, because I have a lot of experience and overseas resource. And after that, at 2017, there's a chance I know the blockchain industry. Soon, I found this industry is a world that's full of passion and opportunities. So not long, I decided to quit my job to devote myself into this industry. At the early of the 2017, there's a public blockchain project. It's well known, called A-chain. I used to in charge of the whole overseas market. Maybe you guys have heard of that. So I thought this project with different exchanges, like Binance, Bittrex, HitBTC, or Cocoon, just very famous exchanges. But when I'm dodging with those exchanges, I found them have their own specific strategy and strengths of sort of weakness. So I was wondering, what if I establish an exchange, a global exchange, that I can gather all their advantage, and I will use the most advanced models in the world, so that I can serve the users best, give them best experience, and maybe somehow I can contribute in this blockchain industry. Therefore, we created the team of Becent at January this year. In the very beginning, because we merged into the exchange market, and we aim to creating a global exchange at first time. So after 8 months, Becent has released our platform. After 8 months development and testing, we create a trading system with highest concurrency, best scalability, and strongest stability and top security. This trading system has been verified by 2 different Chinese safety companies. It's called 360 Empire's Security and the 360 Wutian Company. And also, we have reached a strategic cooperation with, as you can see the name, which NoSec, John Wick Security, PackShield, and B-Cloud. You may have heard of these companies. They are very famous technology company in China. Okay. Investigation shows there's a top concern of the users when you're choosing a chain. You can see that there's a little delta. It's trading volume, trading pairs, security, OTC servers, and transaction free. In among of this thing, the security is a major factor that can maintain the users. Because we are the exchange. We cannot tolerate failure, and we cannot have the accident. There's no second chance for us. So we decide to develop our system by our own after 8 months. Even at that time, the marketing is changed very quickly. It's rapidly, but we decide we need to respond for ourselves. So that means we are responsible for the users. As the mining change, there's more function will be needed for the users, like transfer mining part, buyback plan, vote for the listing, and revenue dividend, of course, the most important part. Okay, for us, as known, already we have 51% of the total amount of BCT token is actually 5.1 billion BCT for the transfer mining part. And we already gave 80% of our total revenue to our BCT holders and investors. And actually, literally, we have the buyback plan, it's a weekly buyback and destroy plan. So we use the 80% of the last 20% of the revenue we have to buy and burning BCT in the market. There are some roadmaps, there are some milestones of the Becent. Okay, you can see that. As the first time, we have launched our platform at September. We launched a different language at English, Korean, Chinese at the same time. And after that, we opened the transfer mining group, including the launch the BTC, ETH, and the USDT, of course, BCT our token. And we start the revenue dividends at the same time. Vote for the listing, we listen the advice from the community, and finally we have launched our mobile apps in the last month. This month we're going to open the OTC area, and there's more function, of course, need to be developed for our users. Actually, the thing we did, all we did this is for the best interest for our users. There's some of you will have the question. Is our current revenue? That's the most important thing. I've been asked a lot of times. They will ask me, in short, how much money do we make? How much money do we make? You can see this yellow part, very tiny part. It's 4%, really. We already gave the 80% of total revenue to all our investors. And for now, we use the 60% for the buyback and the burning plan. So, the matter of fact is we already gave all things that we had to this market. In the meantime, we're still investing in the brand and the operational events like this. The reason why we are doing this is because we need more people to know about Becent, to join our community. So together, we can make Becent to the best exchange in the world. Of course, there's always still room for improvement. Like for now, we still need to develop more function for our users, and we need more transparency. We are working on that. And there's a good news, is we are drafting a long-term buyback plan, actually. Since, after discussion, we all think the weekly buyback and burning plan need to be enhanced and continue. So maybe you guys will hear it soon. That's all thing we did just for one purpose, to stabilize the price of BCT. So that's the way we can protect our users in the best way. Okay, it's very fascinating when we look back. Becent from very small group, just with a few dreamers, grow into now we have over 18 members. We look based in the Shenzhen and Beijing. You already see the video. And you can also find us in Seoul, Tokyo, Singapore, Philippines, Los Angeles, even Hong Kong. Over 50 volunteers from all over the world. They just want to help Becent to expanding. So that's very exciting. And for now, we organize the offline events every month in the different country. So, for now, I just want to tell all my investors, thank you all, because it's been a long way. It's nearly like 1 or 1.5 months, but it's been a long way for us. We couldn't make it without our help, without our trust. You are the one who made Becent better. Thank you all. 감사합니다.